probably got a little more than I needed, but I kind of wanted to because I want it to look right, and I'd rather have more pieces and return a pallet on the way home tonight than just have a bunch of small pieces. I don't really like where they're laying out, etc. Seems like there's more small pieces than not on some of these, and I'm not really a fan of these square pieces. I don't know, I might set those aside. They almost look like steps. So I went up to Cincinnati yesterday to get the rest of this stone. Got to see a place called Simcoe, which was nice. So yeah, that was yesterday. Hour and a half there, hour and a half back. It wasn't bad at all. Putting steps coming down to this pool, and I'm halfway thinking that I kind of want to make like a little landing out of these flagstones at the bottom. Maybe that's something that would look nice. So maybe doing that. Like if anybody's doing this type of work or like wanting to do this type of work, just take your time. You know, I factored in 3 days to build this patio, just the patio portion, and you know, you really want to take your time and put things together correctly. You know, if a piece isn't working out or something's not fitting right, like you need to put it together to where it looks like a natural thing. You know, you already got the natural cut stone and whatnot, but together. And this worst part about this job is uneven surface, rocking back and forth. But it is what it is. See, I kind of like the way that looks. Maybe do another small one against the corner. sometimes this bucket's, it's a 2-foot bucket. It's not big in some people's eyes, but when you're going to do stuff like this, I mean, you really want to have a very precise pinpoint. I looked at the prices on getting a stump ripper, stumping attachment, and not for stuff like this, but you can switch attachments so easily with this hydraulic exchange. I was thinking about maybe getting something like that. All right, we got those two. How about we do 2 small against the corner and then do a big one? Like your bucket's too big to kind of get pieces exactly how you want them, which is fine. I can do some of those smaller ones and shift them and move them by hand, but it'd be a lot easier to, I guess I could drop my bucket and use the thing. I just never really thought about that. Alright, so we got all the flagstones set, and it's time to add the dense grade in between them. And I guess I could go ahead and haul these pallets off. Let's go put these in the dump trailer. So it should be a pretty good day. It's shaping up to be a good day so far. Still a lot to do. These stairs that I'm going to be putting in is going to be very tedious because, you know, you can only do one row at a time. So between the rest of the day today and tomorrow, I probably will be done with the stairs. I got to go get rebar and demo some concrete because I'm pouring a new pad of concrete right next to where these stairs are going down. Get off there. Get off there. And that'll be a next week thing, and I have some other tear outs to do. So it's just going to be a very busy, like, 2 weeks again. It's never not busy, put it that way. I don't know why I said that. It's never not busy, but I chose to take Sunday off, which I didn't really take off because I, you know, did stuff with my daughter all day, cleaned the apartment, you know, all that stuff. Got some more stuff ready for the house because we'll be moving in soon. So it's kind of like no days off, but I didn't work on any jobs per se Sunday. And I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate to exactly what I'm saying and know what I mean when it's like you don't really have any days off. I mean, at some point when I get moved in and it's a rainy day and why is this other thing not setting? Come on, I gotta put some grease on that. But let me adjust the camera too. Whenever I get a day, I am just gonna sit on my ass all day long. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit on my butt and I'm gonna watch some shows and eat some food. I think a lot of people don't take those days that kind of, you know, you only take those days when you're sick, that's me. You know, I'm only going to take a day like that if I'm sick. It's hard for me to do that, but just the mental break and everything, I need it. I can feel it coming on. And it's not so much from work as it was just the stress of the house. The stress of the house was remodeling it. You know, it's coming to an end now. There's still a few more things to stress about, but man, when you're having contractors and just people aren't transparent with you, they don't tell you they're not going to show up, they don't give you a heads up, and it pushes this back because this has got to be done for that to be done. Like, it is, it's just stressful. Because, you know, my situation, I have to be out of my apartment. You know, I've been paying an apartment payment and a house payment for 2 months in a row, and it's not nice to do that. It sucks, but yeah, it's just part of life. You know, just housing, everything from buying the house to remodeling it just has been stressful. And if you've never done it before, it can definitely be stressful just because you don't have, you have the unknown. And yeah, I'm gonna get in the excavator and see how these scoops work out, because I'm scooping down a hill now. That doesn't seem like I should have done that. I don't know why I did that, but let me push this a little bit more down too. I don't really want to drive on those flagstones. That was a lot of it. Let's hop in the excavator and actually let's get another scoop because I'm probably going to need, I don't know how much I'll need down there, but quite a bit probably. is going to be wrapping up. And we're probably going to be getting into a little bit of plowing in January, I would say. I mean, if it's like last year, we'll go out one time, but if it's not, you know, we might be plowing quite a bit, but I don't know, you know. Louisville, Kentucky is just, you never know what you're going to get. Forrest Gump. So let me dump this. I'll get back in the excavator and see you in a minute. Alright. Shouldn't have probably dumped that there to scoop on it downhill, but it is what it is. Basically, we just want to take this dense grade and fill in between the stones, kind of keep that somewhat more of a natural look rather than doing, you know, pea gravel. I don't really want to do the gator dust stuff. I've done this on a couple fire pits and it's worked out fine, so this is what we're doing. I'll have to take a broom and get in between there, or kind of sweep everything, is what I'm trying to say. Sweep the dense grade in there. See if I can just close the bucket and get more in there. Excavator and you know, sweep some of this in and then get some more. Not the kind of dirt in it. That's why I shouldn't have dumped there. You know, working on a hillside, it's not a whole lot to make this into a little pad. I'll just drive the skid loader down here and dump it where it needs to go. I'm pretty sure I can drive across that stone and stuff, and it'll be fine. Let me sweep a little bit more of it in. Trying to straighten up this pad here. A tilt bucket is definitely something in time that I'm going to do. Man, that would be handy. Yeah, that would be that's going to be a tool I'm going to need. About excavating, you know why a tilt bucket for the type of work I do would be great. I can't just twist my tracks and turn up differently all the time. It just doesn't, you know, you're causing more damage, more wear and tear on your track.